No, absolutely not. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. I cannot believe it has already come around to this time again, girls. It's this time of the month where we look at your
beauty horror stories.
I cannot believe what we have seen so far in this series. We have been to the ER. We have experienced the story of a lady and her lady garden burnt to a crisp. And we have also experienced huge tales of demonic homophobia whilst in someone's house. Highly unacceptable, girls. I just want to say again, thank you so much for all of you guys submitting your stuff to me. My inbox is full, absolutely full. If you want to get featured in my next Beauty Horror Stories video, make sure you check out the link in the description box below. It is the email address luxeriahorrorstories@gmail.com. It helps if you have a little picture as well of your tragedy. Oh, goodness. But without further ado, my loves, I'm fully ready to read some of these disgraceful stories. Are you ready to come on this adventure with me? Hair horror story / mystery. Ooh, we've got a mysterious one here, girls. And it is by Jessica Schobert. Hi, Luxeria. Let me first start by saying your Chanel is one of my favorites. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I wanted to share my hair horror mystery with you. I am a natural redhead who has spent the last 4-ish years growing out a pixie cut. That is quite an undertaking. My hairdresser has been wonderfully getting me to where I am, and it's made me very protective of my hair because in a way it's like her child. Because my hair is very fine in texture, we never lift it, just deposit. After we came out of lockdown in early 2020, I decided I wanted to take a leap and finally try rose gold. Oh dear. She mixed up the colour, and though I don't have any pictures, the best way I can describe the colour is a light pink, like cherry yogurt. Remember, no bleach was used. The colour process went fine, but I remember my head felt hotter than usual under the dryer. She rinsed me off, and to both of our surprise and confusion, the pale pink hair dye with no bleach had somehow not only stripped my natural red, but turned my hair Crayola yellow? What? Fixing it involved applying a highlighter pink to my hair and then toning it. And a lot of toning, and it half worked, but only really at the roots. Pictures of before, after, and the ultimate result. Much love from the US. This is so strange. The only thing I can think of is maybe there was like some ammonia or some sort of lifting agent in the dye, because, so you start with like an auburny lighter colour, and then it just kind of goes, what? How weird. It's not a uniform lift either, which doesn't make any sense. How weird. You were right, girl. A complete mystery. This next one, my loves, is called Beauty Horror Story, and it's just by Gecko. And they just jump right in. They jump right in, I say. So, to preface, I am very, very allergic to henna. I have a feeling I know where this is going. Oh my god. I found out when I went abroad and had one of those semi-permanent kiosk tattoos that were so popular in the 2000s. Does anybody remember those? That was awful. What an awful time that was. Basically, I break out into a nasty rash when coming into contact with it. Anywho, what this means is that as a result, I am super allergic to most hair dye, which wasn't really an issue in most of my life as I wasn't allowed to dye my hair because of school. However, the year is summer 2016. I am close to going back to my college for a final year, and silver hair is quite the hot trend. It is, sis. And you know what? I think I contributed to that trend because both of my silver hair videos on my old channel got over 500,000 views. So, you know, maybe I did have a little contribute. Just a little one. So I go to the salon to have my hair bleached. That is a good choice, my love. Good choice. Toned and dyed. But my henna allergy is brought up. So we do a test patch behind my ear instead. And to come back in a week or two. Years prior, I had actually had an ongoing infection behind my ear. Oh my god. And I have a horrifically dry skin and scalp that are quite prone to have infections. But it's been years since then, and the patch test didn't seem to cause any damage. This is always why you patch test, sis. Always. So I get back, the bleaching process starts, and it takes quite a lot of bleach, because even though I have naturally blonde hair, it is so brassy that it had to be lightened quite a bit. Ooh. The silver is in, with a few brassy streaks, but we ignore them. Do you know what? Silver is such a bish, honestly. You are probably going to have a few brassy streaks. Hello, ladies.
You're welcome to the party.
And off I trot about 2 weeks until college starts. The nightmare begins. The bleach has damaged my scalp. Oh no. Luckily, no major hair breakage, though. God, probably just burned it a bit. And then I reacted to the hair dye. Oh, no. So that rash was now paired with a severe infection. It covered my entire scalp, went down behind both ears, and covered the base of my neck and shoulders. I'm sorry, what? The picture I've attached is an example of what the infection looked like. I remember I had a necklace, and I always swore it got stuck in the back of my neck where the infection had covered it. Oh my god. So I had to use tweezers to pull it out of my skin! Even though it wasn't particularly a serious infection which covered a large area, it was so unbelievably painful that I couldn't move my neck or head without excruciating pain. Safe to say I stayed clear away from doing anything like that until about a year ago. I wouldn't bother, sis. It's not worth it. Yes, it somehow had been enough time that I was willing to dye my hair again. Luckily this time, I did it to myself, only to put a darker colour on my natural hair and knew to avoid getting the hair dye on my scalp the best I could. I still get an allergic reaction every time, but luckily only tiny patches. It's well hidden. Pretty tame, but it does go down in about a week. Suffer for beauty, I guess. Alex. Oh, Alex, my love. If any hairdressers are in the comments, what do you advise for someone who is allergic to most hair dyes? How would you advise? I would just sort of suggest to use maybe like a direct dye, like a stain maybe. I don't know, sis. But that picture you have included is absolutely disgusting. Oh no, what is it? It's like someone's put... No, absolutely not. This one is called Beauty Horror Story, Hair Ombre Fail, and it is by Chrissy Pike. Hi Lux, I absolutely love you and your Chanel. Thanks, girl. I have to share this with you as it still gives me nightmares. Just after I finished school, I decided I want to change up my look a little bit. Honestly, good choice. I would too. I love a good look change. And this was around the time of the ombre craze. All of this took place about 5 years ago. I went to my salon that I had been going to for years and told my hairdresser what I wanted. I said I wanted a subtle ombre going lighter. Oh, God. He said, no problem, and we started. I was a little nervous as the process went on. I kept telling myself, don't judge until it's done. So once it was cut and dry, he took a photo of it, and I looked at this, and this is what I saw. What is that? What is that? In what planet is this an ombre, girls?
I'm just gonna dip my head in the gravy.
Very, very iconic look. My heart shattered. It was a straight line. It was horrendous. That is the word, sis. Horrendous is the word. I told him I wasn't happy, so he said I could come back the next day and he could fix it. The next day he just went bleach happy and turned my hair almost white and damaged it beyond repair. I cried the whole night as my hair is my pride and joy. I finally went to another salon which fixed it enough that I could show my face in public again. Now I finally have a hairstylist I trust and I will not let anyone but her touch my hair as it is now. Perfect. I keep these photos on my phone as a reminder if I ever have to start thinking about doing something different with my hair. Well, I can say that your hair now looks absolutely stunning. That looks beautiful. Much more lighter, brighter and beautiful. Definitely better than what on earth is that? What is that? What is this?
Hello everybody, I'm going to cosplay a cappuccino.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, Chrissy, but I'm so glad that you now have beautiful hair. Ooh, the next one actually comes from one of my members. Hello, Misha, my lovely. This one is titled Beauty Horror Story Hair Bleach Fail, and I have already seen the thumbnail to the picture in this, and I can 100% tell you that is a very accurate description, yes. Greetings, Luxeria. My name is Misha, and Monday day, 11/01/2021, I went to the hairdresser to get platinum blonde. The lady said I had to go 2 rounds of bleach, and obviously it went south. So we started. She used foils for the first round, and it went nice. Everything went wrong. Instead of washing the bleach off, she put more bleach on, and it started to burn. It should never burn, sis. Tingle, yes. Burning, absolutely not. She just said to me, it's normal, deal with it. What kind of psycho? This woman is severely unwell. When it came time to rinse it off, my scalp felt on fire, and the results I got was crap brassy yellows, and I got scalp burns. I'm inserting the pictures now. Oh my God, what the hell? Oh no, oh my God, oh my God. How on earth do you say, that looks so sore. Can you imagine having a burn on your scalp? What? That looks so red raw and awful, my love. Have a good day, and I hope that the pictures didn't freak you out. Love from Mallorca. Misha! What? Sending love to Mallorca, my lovely, but I cannot believe that. What the hell? This hairdresser, severely unwell, sis. Oh my God, I hope that you are doing okay now. I hope they're a bit more healed. Oh, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. This next one is simply titled Makeup Horror Story. Do you know, I'm actually up for a makeup-related horror story. For some reason, it seems to all be scalp bleach today. No. This one is by Mandy Ward. Hello, been loving your Chanel and would love to add to your collection of horror stories. Thank you so much, Mandy. Oh, it's going to be a lot, isn't it? So a few years back, I'm heading for a night out and I've run out of eyeliner. Honestly, hideous, isn't it? It was the worst thing that could happen. So I ran out to a Superdrug. I love super drunk, love it, and grabbed whatever was at the front so it would be quicker. Heading to the night out, my eyes started to burn, and it's so hard not to rub them, but I got home to take the makeup off, to a shock. Anywhere the eyeliner had touched at all had gone dry and given this horrid burn-looking rash. Oh my god. What? What has happened? That looks awful. It looks like you've literally been like punched in the eyeball with a red hot fist. I'm sure you're not into that, sis. I emailed the brand and looked at some reviews. So many people had a similar reaction. The brand told me they couldn't see an issue and it was a you problem. Hope you're doing well, Mandy. It's a you problem? What? I literally cannot believe that. Absolutely cannot believe that. The brand told you it was a you problem. That's awful. What if they needed to do a batch recall? What if some sort of like awful infective disease-ridden particle had found its way into an eyeliner? Hideous. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Mandy. I hope you are feeling a lot better now. I must admit, I'm actually gagging for a night out because I haven't had one for about, 18 months or so now, by the feeling of it. Several decades, yes. Well, my loves, I can fully tell you that we have seen some absolutely disgraceful beauty horror stories today, haven't we? Some of these stories you guys send me, I cannot believe. I just can't believe that it gets this bad. So when I first started this series, I thought, oh, maybe like 2 or 3 people will be like,
Hello, I've got a problem. My lash fell off when I was in the rain.
and I just had no idea that it was literally going to be like scalp burning, vulva inflammation, hospital visits. Like, what is happening? What is happening? As I said, beautiful people, if you have a beauty horror story you want me to hear, please send it to the email in the description box below. And if you have a picture, that makes it better. Ooh. And also I want to say thank you to everyone who has sent them in. I can see them all here. I don't know if you can see them all here. I've got so many, literally so many of them. I will get through them, my lovelies. It's just a case of having a little bit of patience. Ooh. Today's Instagram shout out goes to Oliver Celeste. Thank you so much for following me over on Instagram, you absolute stunning woman on the go. If you want a chance of being featured in my next video's Instagram shout out, make sure you follow me over on Instagram. Thank you to all of my Patreons. You can see your names all on the screen here right now, my lovelies. Yes, you are supporting the channel and making me thrive, girls. Thrive. We've just hit 30k subscribers. Can you believe it? What's happening? Literally, so thankful. I am so thankful, you gorgeous, gorgeous people. And once again, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons and channel members. Erin Conkle, Magusta Lagoose, Stefutek, Caitlin Wright, and Morriganey Wolf girls. Welcome, Stephanie Niatupski, my love. Thank you so much for following me over on Patreon and supporting me with all of your love. That was a lot. That was an absolute lot, sis. And I will see you in my next video, you gorgeous people. Yeah.